Hi there. My name is Jennifer Vanderbeek of scrapsoflife.com, and welcome to my channel. If you haven't been here before, you may not know that in the entirety of 2021, I produced a weekly video blog, podcast, whatever you want to call it, that chronicled my return to creativity. And what I mean by that is I've always been a super creative person, and what I didn't know was that that creative outlet, all those different things that I did and was interested in and put my hands in and put my brain in, what I didn't know is that that was my biggest coping mechanism for dealing with mental health issues. I was diagnosed in the end of 2020, 2020, yeah. I had to think, which year was it? With ADHD, anxiety, which I kind of already knew about, and a few other things. And in addition to therapy and medication, coping mechanisms and understanding how your brain works, understanding how my brain works, was the best thing I could do for myself. And I realized that when I made the quote unquote responsible decision to put my creative stuff to the side and focus more on my day job, which by the way was as a bookkeeper, and I was doing myself a huge disservice by doing that. So last year, I decided that I needed to make a change and I needed to put creativity back into my day to day life. And so I did. And then in June, I quit my day job. Thanks to the support of my husband, I was able to become a full time writer and artist. And in the last 6 months, I have produced three adult coloring books, re released a formerly published um, comic book cookbook for gamers called What to Feed Your Rating Party, and published two novels. The third one is on the way. I was a busy bee, and I have felt more fulfilled and happy and healthy overall in the last 6 months than I have for a long, long time. So I know that I'm on the right track. But now that I've proven I can do the work, I can create the products, I can create stuff for people to color or read or engage with. Now I have to do the really hard part. Market myself, market my work. That's where I've always fallen in the past. I've had many years, many different ideas, many different plans. When it came down to marketing and self promotion, that's where I fumbled. So this year, I'm not going to allow myself to fumble. I'm going to climb on that horse and figure out how to work with it, not against it. But in the meantime, I'm still going to be creating. I may not be creating a book a month like I started out. I've got plans for more coloring books this year. I've got plans to continue my Eden Creek Cozy Mystery series, Cozy Mysteries with a Tarot Twist. I have plans to create physical art and participate in exhibits and just create things for myself and my home and my family and my friends. I have a lot to do. And in order to do that, I have to prove that not only can I do the work, but I can promote the work. So a lot of these updates might be me admitting what I did right or wrong, but I will also still be updating what I've been working on, what I've been creating, and the creative ways that I have used my brain and helped maintain my mental health. These are a fabulous accountability for me, and what I hope is that maybe something I say or experience and then recount or whatever might help you as well. If you're in the same boat, you've got ideas, you've got projects that you've done, and you're staring at the, okay, I've built it. Now when are they coming? Well, we know that, it's not just if you build it or if you write it, they will come. You have to tell people about it. And so if you're in that same boat, join me and we'll work through this together. Um, if you are interested in my books, be they the coloring books or the novels, you can sign up for my mailing list, and that will get you the most up-to-date information, or follow me on the various socials. But I will, of course, be updating here as well. And I also wanted to include something about the name. So last year's video series was called Return to Creativity because it most accurately encapsulated what I was doing. I had returned to creativity. I knew that the name didn't fit as much anymore for me for 2022. But I love picking a word of the year, and my word of the year for 2022 is brilliant. Hence the, and that there's so many different synonyms and definitions for brilliant. One of which is the diamond cut, which is why you see the diamond shape in the little logo down in the corner. But and it's also Create Brilliance 2022 is going to be the hashtag that I use when I post on various socials. I decided that I returned to creativity in 2021 wholeheartedly. Feet first, jumping in, and now what? Now I have to keep creating, and now I have to basically share with people. And you can be brilliant in your own way. But if you keep it hidden, then is that serving anyone's purpose, including yourself? So this year, we're going to polish ourselves off, and we're going to shine ourselves up, and we are going to put ourselves out there so that people can see how brilliant we are. So, like I said, if you're in this boat, join me. If you just want to keep up with what I'm doing, I'm happy to have you. You'll find all of the weekly video will be underneath the Create Brilliance 2022 playlist. And you can follow me along at the hashtag Create Brilliance 2022, or you can post your own steps and projects and plans using that hashtag, and I'll try and find you there. Thank you so much. I look forward to the year ahead. I look forward to facing the challenges ahead. And I look forward to conquering the challenges ahead just as well. Or does that make sense? I don't know. It worked in my head. I don't know if it actually worked out loud. But yeah, that's the channel, folks. That's just how things go here. At any rate, I will be back in a week to share how this first week of 2022 has gone, and I do hope you'll join me. Once again, my name is Jennifer Vanderbeek of scrapsoflife.com. And whatever you do, go out there and show the world your brilliance.